Hi guys, we're going to do today how to turn a desert temple into your house. Now it might look really barren and like nothing in here, but let's actually turn it into something. So first you would just want to look at the front and think that you would probably want a fancy stairway. Now if you get the smooth red sandstone stairs, you can just place it here. And this looks really good for desert temples because it's not the same color as that and it's pretty cool. Now, if you just don't want to waste your time, you can also do this. So just mine down the block and this. If you made too much stairs, that's fine because you can just do that. And there we go. Okay. Now you might want to grab some sand because we're going to do some stuff under the sand. Like building. And so first we're just going to get some sand, but I'm just going to say get a sea lantern. So place the sea lanterns here. Make sure to flatten out the area too. You might want maybe 2 sea lanterns because it's going to look like it's a special entrance. Next, when you're here, like there's nothing really to go to. We need light. But as everyone remembers, there's more to the desert temple. Couldn't you get in this area? Well, yes, you could. So if you go down here, one at the entrance is 2 ways. So we want to make this a bedroom. 2 places. And we're also going to test if some villagers like the place. So we're going to do a lime bed. You can do any bed, it's really your choice. Place it here. This is just going to be like a small little house. And yeah, so we really need some detail. So this has really no detail. So I would just want to put this here and some bookshelves. Because like you probably might have not finished like anything here yet. So like you have all your books here, some books not here. When you have done this, you will probably need a light, which I like about this, just go here, and then there's your light. Next, you would want some mob skulls. Choose any skull you would want. I'll do with a skeleton. And then when you have done this is a special part. You can put it on top of here, and it looks like a little plushy kind of thing. And if you go on top of it, let's make a secret. Now, when you're here, let's just test if it works. No, but that's what we want the people to think. Now, if they keep trying, your enemies will just waste their time. But let's actually test if it is possible. Now, it looks like it is really hard. But because it's a desert temple, this could be an extra room. So we would also want to put some suspicious sand here. Make sure like you can like get some good luck. Next after that, you might want suspicious gravel. Now this is just for your imagination sometimes. Sometimes you can just put this here and like mix it up. Now when this is here, you might want to make this a wall, which I would 100% say to you, make it a wall. Now if you make a cauldron as a wall, you might think it's bad, but it's actually a really good wall. So we are gonna crouch, but that makes it top. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna do this. Then when you do this, and when this is done, look what it looks like from the outside. So when you're from down here, this is what it looks like from bricks. So from here, you can just do this. Anything you want. Now this is really cool. Well, if you don't like the cauldrons, because this does not fit, make sure to use it with other builds. Now for some reason there's a lot, which I have 55 for some reason. But also get some enchanted books. Now when you got enchanted books, go down here, just put one book in there. And then look at that, you have some books. Now this area here looks like a really good area to sleep. Now, let's remove this stuff here. Now, if you do this around the top, it's 100% gonna look good. Now, after this is done, you might want to leave it like this. Because if you've got the next stuff, that won't be that good, but that's fine. So, just do this. So if you crouch, you can place it. Okay, if it is not working, don't worry, because just crouch like that, and you can also just go on the other side. Now this looks like trapdoors, but it's actually some storage for you. What you can also do, if you want this to make you your room, that's fine with me. So there's 2 entrances and exits, so just do this, and you can walk around here. So just break this. I know it might make the whole pyramid look like it's broken, but trust me. After this, it's a really good area. Make sure to leave it like this, because from the outside, when you run back to your house, it looks like it's really, really cool and steady. But sometimes it just doesn't look quite. So you do this. Looks like it's holding it up. Okay, and exactly. So if that happens, always have sandstone in your inventory, which I did not. So yeah, and let's just do the fast way. Okay, so let's just place it back. Well, it should be like that, and then now this just looks not good, so that's what you think. Well, it actually looks good if you think of it. Now from here, it looks like you're in like an area where you can sit down. There's no light, but everyone wants to look at the sky, so just clear out the top. when the top is cleared, it's gonna look like this. Now when this is the top, you would really want to put some new sandstone stairs, because that is the theme with it. So put this here. Now when this is like this, you can do this. Oh, but if that happens, it's fine. Now this is what it should look like on the top. And just keep it like that, and then place this. Okay, then that's like that. Now this is the roof, you can 100% see, and it's starting to look way better. The problem is the front needs to stand out. So if you want to do that, get some netherrack and some fire. Flint and steel, I mean. So this is how to make it look really, really cool. When that's done, just mine this. Looks like I made it a bit too low. Okay. Now when you enter, it's gonna look like this. I know it looks like something haunted, but just keep it. You always need a reinforced door. So let's get a door that is not reinforced. Well, let's get like a iron door. If you're scared, I don't know who would be scared. No one. But like, you can also do this. No, that did not work, so you just need a lever, which is a bit hard to find. Where is the dumb lever? Okay, I just found the lever. Let me just get this, we don't need this. Now when you get the lever from down here, I don't know, just put it on whatever side you want. Put it on 2 so it looks like it's 2 supposed to be there. If you want, you can also use sea pickles as teeth. But that's not really a good way to do it. If you want to do the proper way, go down here and there we go. End rod or lightning rod. Lightning rod will look like this. But I would tell you to use the end rod. These things are really cool and they look super cool. Now, your levers look like they're connected to it. Now, let's see if you can actually get around. No. So this is also a super cool way to get in, but you can just do this. Now when that's done, oh, but you might want to do the flint and steel for one other thing. Get a chain, and target and then decorated pots. After you've done this, go in here. But it's not lit up, so let's put a soul campfire. After you do that, put the soul campfire underneath here. And then this is what it's going to look like. But everyone knows that, isn't there something underneath there? Yes, there is. So, now you've seen what this can make. Looks like there's lots of smoke, so... But, let's go down. But, what we can see is that something has activated it. Now, this is the good thing about it. Activate it, and then it's at straight death. So put this in the middle so it looks a bit off. Or you can just do this. And someone would 100% want to do that. Because there's no like it's not there. So take the things out of the ground. Well, if you think about it, that light does not pop. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't look the best it can. So, what about if we use fire? Now, this just looks like a normal room. But we need to make it have fire, or we won't be able to see that good. And when the fire's added, when you walk in, you can barely see it. But when you turn around, you can 100% see it. So with the chain and the target, I don't know how it's done this. Like, the zombies are so annoying. Okay. Now when this is here, you should find the middle and it's here. Put that there. Target. Pot. And if you didn't know, the pot actually stands up to target. So it looks like the target has been like hanging, or this can be a boxing thing. So you can put a few more of them around the area. So like 2 distance, 2 blocks. I'll put this here. When you're done with this, this is super cool for sleeping and sleeping area, but you do not want your friends near you. To make sure your friends don't get near you, we're just gonna make this. When this is done, you can next add these chains. Now the chains are on each bed, looks like that. But if you don't want to add zombies in, we can add a fence around the outside. So we're gonna just add a fence. Now the fence does not work. But guys, this is what it will turn into. But if you don't like this, which I can understand, just do this. Now this is what you can make.